Hey everybody, what's going on? Josh right here, back again with a new video. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today's video is about how I got into equipment management, how I got into being the manager for my football team. For those of you who don't know, I just said I'm an equipment manager for my high school football team, Monroe Forsyth Trojans. That's the hat that we're wearing today. This is a nice hat. I like this hat. It's really comfortable. And this is actually one of the few fitteds that I wear. It's got Trojans on the back, got a white button on top, all blue and everything. Beautiful hat. Love this hat. So we're going to talk about how I got into it in this one. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new here, and we are going live again today at we're going live a little bit earlier today. We're going to go live at like 6:30, 7-ish. And we're going to do like maybe a Q&A live stream. Thought that'd be pretty cool. Alright, so let's get into the story. So, I voluntarily asked to be the equipment manager. This was not a decision like me and my mom decided to do. This was just it was fully my decision. It's like, so why I did it was because okay, so the high school I was going to my freshman year, they won state, and I thought, hey, maybe we'll win state again here at Monroe, because you know they're always going to state, but they always finish in second place. But and then another thing, I wasn't really involved in anything with my school my freshman year, like I was with Maroa, and that's one thing I decided. I thought it was important, or my mom was always telling me. Now in high school, it's always important if you're involved. You want to be a little bit involved with the school, you know, because it'll help you out when you want to go to college. It might help you out with getting a scholarship. So that's another reason why. And then 3, I wanted to do it because I wanted to understand football a little bit more. So I go up to the coach my first day, and so I talked to a few people first when that I first met. They're actually watching this video. Kate Culp, Zach Clifton is watching this. Shout out to you guys. Jackson Grubbs, you too. And I go up to these guys and meet them my second or third day at Maroa, and I tell them, hey, how you guys doing? My name is Josh. I'm new here. A little bit nervous, and I'm a little bit interested in being the equipment manager here. And so they tell me, well, you're gonna have to talk to the coach. It's like, I like to talk to the coach about being a manager. It's like, well, he's having a class right now. Maybe you could talk to him later in the day. And so, okay, thank you. And they tell me no problem, and I just introduce myself, tell them, hey, about a little bit more about me. And so later on that day, I had a class. It was my study hall, and I tell them, excuse me, I would like to talk to the football coach, please. And so my study hall teacher, she's a nice lady. She goes, okay, Josh, well, I'll take you down to the weight room. That's probably where he's at right now. So we go down there. If you hear dogs barking in the back, I can't help it. They're not my dogs. They're not my dogs. No, they're not. Anyway, so we go down to the weight room, over by the weight room, and looking at me and I am staring at a 6-foot bald 40-year-old a bald guy in his mid-40s. He looks like he's going to beat me up. He looks like a bodyguard, basically. That's the best way to describe him. He looks like a mix of a bodyguard and an ex-convict, or a prisoner. He's a nice guy in real life. He's not a convict, I promise. If he was, he probably wouldn't have a job in school. in any football or school or whatever. So I go to meet him. It's like, hey, and so the teacher's introducing me. It's like, Coach Joseph, that's his name. Coach Joseph, this is Josh Wright. He's new here. He's interested in being a manager or a water boy or whatever. And so I go to shake my hand. It's like, hi, I'm Josh. Nice to meet you. He looks at me. He shakes my hand. And he goes, hey, Josh, now we're going to need you almost every day after school for practice. And you can come by either today if you want, or you don't have to come today. You can come tomorrow, or if you want to, you can come in today. It's your choice. And so I'm thinking, it's like, I'll probably go to practice after school today. It's like, okay, well, okay, great. I'll see you there. And so the rest of the day goes by, and then I go, and then so the school day ends, and then I go to the back, and so I meet up with my partner in crime, Damon Campbell, who also watches these videos. Shout outs to you guys, or shout outs to you as well. And he was a cool guy. He didn't look like a nice guy. He looked kind of mean at first. He looked mean too. He's the guy that I told you guys the story about when oh my goodness, there's a hawk. Is that a hawk? Oh, I got a hawk in front of me. I think it's a hawk. I get distracted so easily. And so I introduced myself, to, hey, I'm Josh, I'm new here. I'm gonna be the other manager, or I'm here to help you out. Nothing sure. It's like, okay. So I meet up with the other coaches. I meet the other players, and it's amazing, and it's an amazing time. We always have good times during practices and stuff. And aw, the hawk flew away. My bird flew away. Come back! I wasn't finished. We had a relationship going on. Oh well. And so that first week of practice goes by. It's interesting. Like, he was showing me like how to do work, get out certain stuff, like what we need. Like we take out like pads and jug machines and these little tackle donut things that we use on Wednesday practices. You know, it's a good time, and it's interesting. It's important. And then he shows me the things that we'll need for games and stuff, like the kicking nets, kicking balls, game balls, you know, pylons. Those things are a pain to set up. I hate setting those up because they fall over so quickly either in the wind. They fall over so quickly. It's like it's like when girls go wine tasting for some reason. Like, you go wine tasting and one of them drinks too much and collapses on the ground. That's what it was like when you collapse on the ground from drinking too much alcohol. That's it. Jeez Louise. And yeah, and all this other stuff. And it was a very interesting experience, and it was a great experience. I called my mom. I'm also telling her, hey, I'm staying home after school. I'm gonna stay after school. I got the equipment manager job, whatever thing. It's like, she goes, oh cool. Well, you have a good time after school. I'll see you when you get home. It's like, okay. And so I did it my entire sophomore year. Our team was really good. We finished 9-2. We lost the second round in the playoffs. 16-14 was your score against the Auburn Trojans, and we were at the end zone, and our season ended with an interception. It was either an interception or an incomplete pass. I can't remember, or I don't remember. And so last year it was just me and Damon managing the games, and then we had other people that weren't on varsity manage the games with us too. And now this year, it was just me this year. We're waiting until February to start the season up. I don't know how it will go. I don't know if this crazy virus also goes through 2021. Hopefully we'll be back on the field just shortly, very shortly. And another thing, my favorite thing, another reason why I did managing, I like to develop players. I really like to develop young players' talent, try and see them grow over the years, especially with the freshmen. And that was one thing I really liked doing, was helping out with the freshmen and teams. And I had a few other managing jobs as well, part-time with the girls basketball, and then I would have done the baseball team this year, but that didn't really happen. And it would be pretty cool to do baseball, knowing that our second baseman, or not our second baseman, our shortstop / third baseman got committed to go play at Illinois State in a couple years. So Ethan, or EW, if you're watching this, again, shout outs to you as well. If he is watching this, he's probably not. He's probably busy hitting or working on baseball stuff or whatever. But and then another thing, is it worth it? Yes, it is worth it. It is worth it because it kind of teaches you a lot of stuff. It teaches you a little bit about responsibilities. It helped me out with my social skills a little bit, and it helped me understand football a lot better. And the best part about it was I got to go to the games for free. Yeah, I got to go to the games for free. Haha. I got to go to the games for free, and you had to pay. But and I know there's a lot of middle schoolers in here. If you want to do high school football, like if you do want to play high school football, go ahead and do it. But if you feel like you want to managing is a good thing as well. Like, a lot of people view managers as like, managers are supposed. It's like the one episode from Drake and Josh, where Josh, he becomes the equipment manager, and Drake gets on him because like he doesn't play for the team, he just works for the team. Like, I don't play for the team, I'm just an employee. Like, I work for the team. Like, a lot of people view the manager as like a boring job, but for me, it's a nice job. It's nice. And the best part about it is that it gives me something to do, and I get to work with a talented group of people. Like these guys, they bust their asses off every single day. Every time we're on this field, I don't care what it is. If it's a speed or speed, that's what we're doing right now because of COVID and stuff. Any practice, 7-on-7s, game, and actual games, whatever it is, team meetings, these guys, they bust their asses off every single day to try and work and be better players. On the field, weight room, them as well. And I can't wait to see what the future has in store for these kids, whether they decide to play college football or not. One of our linemen, he got committed to play somewhere in Wisconsin. It wasn't the Wisconsin Badgers, but it's a small school in Wisconsin, I know that. But that's kind of how I got into managing. I like to work hard, I like to develop players, and I like to watch these players grow, and it's worth it. It's really worth it. That said, that's going to do for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and we're gonna do a live stream Q&A today, at like 6:30 or 7. So stay tuned for that.